Okay, let's take a look at my lift. I got my front end bolts done, my wheel bearings, seat belts, roof racks, adjusted the front end ride and the front end height, and coated the bottom of the car with fluid film. What I didn't do is swap the snow tires. I didn't pick up any pellets. I wanted to do a trunk lid spring on the Volkswagen. I didn't do that, and I don't have my tie rod ends. I'm still waiting for that, and I'm still waiting for my good wheel bearings. Here's what I am talking about as far as the trunk lid spring. This is the old trunk lid I've got, Volkswagen, and it has this little thing on it, and there's a little coil spring that hooks into this so that when you open the trunk it holds it open, and when you close it, it holds it shut. Somebody cut the one that was on Triss's Volkswagen out, so all this metal is gone, and I think they probably did it because they had some kind of a breather, some kind of aftermarket breather that was in the way of, and they cut that out so they could fit it in there. But I don't like it not being in there. I'd like to replace it. And also, her trunk lid doesn't lock down, and I don't know if that's got anything to do with it or not. She also doesn't have a tag plate hanger that this one has one. In a lot of ways, I like this trunk lid better than the one she's got on her car. It would need to be painted. But that is something I had thought about doing. It's a possibility of maybe just painting this one up and putting it on there. As I was studying on all this, so it kept coming back to me that I need more space in my garage. All this stuff that's in the floor is stuff that was sitting up on top of that, and I pulled it off of that so that I could get that open. And I was thinking, well, now it's just in the way. So I actually thought about building a shelf up there to put it on, and then it occurred to me, I need to build more than a shelf. I need a whole extra storage space building out behind this one. So me and Honey Baby have been walking around talking over some plans, trying to figure out how to come up with something for nothing, which is what I do most of the time. And I think I've got an idea in my head that would allow me to get the most space for the least amount of money. I'm not going to go into any details on it yet, but I'm kind of excited about it. So, with that said, it ain't going to do me no good now. I need storage space now, so I think what I'm going to do for now is take all this metal, which you can see is taking up a lot of space, and just put it outside the building there. I wanted it inside for the winter so snow wouldn't bury it, but it doesn't need to be inside now. If I get rid of that, that's going to give me a little bit more space. And I need to get things cleaned up in here to get the hot rod back in here. That'll be my short-term resolution, and my long-term resolution will be an addition onto the building. So, with that said, I'll hush, and I'll do some moving of some junk, and we'll go from there. I will say this about the Volkswagen. I'm very happy with what we did today. I'm very happy with the way it drives, the way it runs, the way it sits. It's kind of dirty. It needs to be cleaned up, but I'm very happy with everything about it that I did. So it's coming along real nice. That's a good thing altogether. Got seat belts all in there, by the way. This was Honey Baby's Christmas present. She wanted those Wolfsburg seat belts, and I don't know if you can see them in there or not. Oh, they look awful pretty. So there you go.